Februarry. Reading the Bible is a spiritual discipline. If you have the desire to read the Bible, pray. God give you the desire.
Welcome back. We'd like to apologize to you for every break-in transmission, for every technicality. We are working on things to have it been set up. We'd like to say many thanks and I welcome. I have a technician out there behind the scene making sure everything come on your screen the rightful way here. So we'd like to apologize to you for every break-in. We say welcome back to those of you who've been watching us and who just joining us as well. I'd like to say welcome to the Liberia Television. Jay Cashot is my name, the Real Issues, the lead presenter of the program, the Real Issues. Thomas is my co-presenter, but he's in the control today. We having our my Gibi County correspondent, Jogat Yanko, who is also co-presenting and bringing a lot of issues relating to our country and the county in my Gibi as well. What's going on in our county, what's going on in our country, how do people take on in this country, the way we run the country. The journalists are very important when it comes to information. When we are disseminating the information, there will be a hand clap for us. But when it's on a negative aspect of the information, it's not going the positive way. It's not going your direction. You start to wish hunt us. I see this as an affront to us. This is not good for our country. This is not something that favorable for our country. So today, Liberia Television, the Real Issues, we're going to bring back on Jogat Nyanko, my big content correspondent. Of Today Liberia Television, TLTV, on a Friday edition of the program, The Real Issues, as we stay here bringing out of the happiness here. It's 19 minutes after 9 o'clock. Now, at 10 o'clock, we're going to be shouting the door, taking our leave on this presentation. We bring Joga on now. Joga. It seems to be Joga is setting up. Joga is setting up. We're going to bring Joga by. We apologize to you for every other thing you're going to be seeing on the screen today. We're finding some difficult time here on this premium platform, Today Liberia Television. Jay Cashot is my name. I'm here making sure to bring you out of the happiness from across Liberia as well. So your views and comments are very key to us here. Your participation on the program, The Real Issues, on our Friday edition. We are speaking about witch hunting journalists within our society. We see these things to be very ugly for our country. Violence in this country is something that has been the most talked about in this country. And we see these things to be on a negative aspect. So indeed, we are going against all of these things. So Joga is my co-host for today. We will always like to feature all of our correspondents. Joga is one of the regular correspondent of our Today Liberia Television, one of the strongest correspondent of Today Liberia Television. So we're going to dive into another topic. We were discussing about the way the citizens of the country and some leaders of the country hold journalists. They think of journalists negatively. They treat journalists the way they find a manner in which they don't supposed to treat journalists. So Joga is here with me as well, and we're going to dive into our next segment. The next segment we're going to be speaking of is the security apparatus on yesterday. Jogat is here. Jogat, you are the
Yeah.
co-host, and you're going to sit on the platform with me from this morning. Like you just provided us for information. You're going to be with us on this platform from this morning up to the standard time of this program. Will you agree with me on that?
No problem. Yeah, no problem. I'm actually prepared when it comes to talking about Liberia.
Okay, because you will understand and agree with me that this job that we are doing is a military job, though.
Yeah, certainly. At
Yeah,
times we are not surprised. They always take up as surprise. Oh, I mean, you have to do this, and we have to like do it because it's
definitely,
our work. This is,
definitely,
yeah, this is the
definitely.
profession that we are getting a lot of love and respect for. So, whenever I'm doing it, just like a joker, you graduate from high school, for the time to go do K2 assignment. Yeah, so this is like here.
So you feel good of being on the platform.
Yes, certainly. I'm actually obliged to actually be on the platform because I think today, like Barrier TV is one of the newest most talked about right now in Liberia, and especially with the different programs that we have, and no disrespect to the real issues that is actually taking over right now. Like
Okay,
in
thank
my
you.
GB, every time when I pass, people always like give me praise. Oh, Joker, you're thank you guys, thank you. And then interestingly, you know, our CEO was actually being accredited as an international journalist. When I posted that on my Facebook page, there were too many of accommodation people. You guys get international journalist. I was like, but this is what today like does.
Yeah, definitely. Today is a social day, so so those things we must applaud our CEO for that because he's one of the strongest
Mm,
CEO I've ever seen. He's the brain behind today Liberia. He's CEO that in fact he don't like for people to call him CEO. So he's my under partner. So I call him the scrapper CEO. So sometimes we shared fun with that. But I must applaud him for these things. It's also
mm.
putting to the Liberia on the map.
Yeah, certainly. He actually trying to like give some level of recognition because if people within the diaspora can be able to know today like barrier, and then not just in America, but as we speak right now, today like Liberia is being operated in Guinea and that of Sierra Leone. So it means that we gradually we are taking over the world. So it's not just today like Liberia can be recognized in Guinea. If you go to Sierra Leone, you ask about today like Liberia, they say yes, we never today Liberia. When you go to America, we say yeah, we never today Liberia. So it's something the CEO is actually working behind the scene as to making sure that at least we have a platform. If they cannot cover all of the world, but at least 80 to 90% of the world, so that they too can feel the impact of today Liberia, so that they will say yeah, today Liberia we are one of this television. So it's a good work from the CEO, and we actually appreciate it. We, the correspondents, and we are the workers of this institution. We are very much grateful.
Yeah, definitely. Today, Liberia is getting on the map, and we are fully on the map now. We must appreciate our CEO for receiving accreditation from the USA as a media person now of the USA. Also part of the press UN there in the United States of America. We say kudos to our CEO Richard Sando. Brown Sherry is watching us. Many thanks and keep watching us from Magibee County, from Kakata, Magibee County. Oh, that my own boss, Sando. Sando is watching us. He's my own friend and brother, Sando. We take every Friday to be a social discussion day, but then sometimes we discuss things that affect our country. We like. Did you ever
Yeah,
see? Did you ever see the 5-month-old babies that were abandoned in Palala?
yeah, yeah. So I'm the one actually that have been reporting the story since yesterday, though. For my Gibi, but I want person who always like to work behind my boundary. So I want to be a reporter of our boundary. So
So you
yesterday,
overtaking,
a
you overtaking.
friend
That means you are overtaking.
a friend from Bonga they actually called me, and then He told me, he said, "Oh, there was a baby that was discovered here," and I said, "Which type of baby?" But at first, I'm not really taking the story to be that much trendy. So until later, I told him, "Man, the only thing you can do for me right now, just tell me the area need, then I'll be able to take a photo of the baby, send it to me, then I'll be able to publish it on my platform because he know that works for Today Liberia." So he was like, he took the photo, he sent me the photo. I just did that story, man. Just posted it on the page. If I said I did not bring Today Liberia TV, like normally when I'm posting, whenever I'm posting photo, I always put it on the photo Today Liberia. But I just did that story, read it, I seen on the page, and just left the photo just like that. And then it was how people started like after 20 minutes, I saw the comment was in 80. People started like develop interest. I was like, about the story I was looking at it running a date. Before you know, I said no. I think there's a need
Joga,
that
human
we
interest
don't.
stories are very important in this country. Human interest story. As a best journalist, as a journalist who always like to do your work, the best way. I believe in my own right mind. If I can receive an award of a human interest story, that would be much more important to me than running after the government officials.
Yeah, certainly. Human interest story plays a lot than, like you said, the politicians, because I our focus as a journalist and right now as a media institution is to see our best will be able to unearth some of those societal abuse and some of those things that our people are going through within the society. Because, man, it will interesting to know that many of these things are also committed or are also caused by the very same politician we are promoting. You're going to put a story and then you want to cover it, then big someone who get big here will tell you something beginning, you know what that's why you have to forget about it. That thing, I'm an injury, you have to do this one, and these are things. So what happens is that the ordinary people who don't have the power, the financial strength to dollarize the process, at the end of the day, they'll go with anything. So, as a journalist, like you said, it is good that we try to focus more on human interest story that will benefit the larger society than the too many politicians that will always like running behind to get their story. Though in Liberia, we understand that human interest story at time is not paid for. You have to sacrifice in a lot of transportation. You have to get your data package. You have to be able to like move from one area to another area.
But it's good
But at
though.
times it's good for
It's
us to
good.
like,
It's good
yes,
though.
it's good for us to
It's
it,
very
it's good
beneficial
for
for our society.
yes, certainly. It's good, like you said, for us to venture into it because it helps the society a lot. At times, too, you don't know. Maybe a human interest story, like the story that we put out today, on the page, about more than 100 people have expressed interest in having access. And many of them have said that if the government cannot take responsibility, they are willing to pass through whatever legal means to adopt the baby and so that the baby can live with them. So who knows? Why in case we could just say that forget about it and then that baby just be like
Have you
that
getting the
with
word?
the people who
Have you
are
getting have you getting the word about the baby as to whether either he or she?
he's a ball. So
Okay, as to whether
this one I
he's
just
recovering.
yeah, so this one I just posted because currently Dua Ima give you like I said I'm in conversation with several other guys from Bon County. So according to what we have gathered from Palala is that this little boy was actually kidnapped along with his mother by some unknown men within the area. So the incident occurred the day before yesterday, and then when this lady was in the community, unfortunately, she just went missing. And then when she went missing, people decided to search all over. What the unknown guys did was that it has been alleged that they carried this lady because the child is innocent. So they only extracted blood from the child. They took blood from the child and then just laid the child within the plantation with the hope that when people, the workers go to the plantation or when people are passing, they'll be able to take the child. So what they did there, they already got it from the child. That is the blood. They got the blood from the child and then they went away. But they also took this lady. Up to now, the people in Palala and X environment have not really getting the word about of this lady. So they are staying in search for her, and people in that area are right now panicking. So, like I said, the child is currently at the Phoebe Hospital in Banga, where he is undergoing medication. So the only thing that was needed, or that according to what we are gathered or what we get from our report or our colleague, was that the child never had blood because of the blood they extracted from the child. So there were people who were able to so the people in the child. but he is staying in the hospital, undergoing medical attention as we speak right now.
But since then, the mother have not been seen.
No, no, the people have said since that incident they have not seen the child murdered.
Wow, this must
Yeah,
stop in this
it's
country,
it's a
man.
sad story.
Yeah, this
It's a
must.
sad story
We
right
expect
now.
it. We don't expect these things to keep going on in this country. It always impose
Mhm.
fear on our citizens.
Certainly,
That yeah, people just
because
getting brave and braver on a daily basis.
people are
Let's
getting
also look
afraid.
at Yango. Let's also look at the incident of one of Nima County player.
I saw the guy from Lima again. I think I know Yegli. I'm not ready to get that. I know you're right, but when I saw that story again, Cassius, when I reported that story on the page, I was like, what's happening? I actually I saw the story from someone from Lima, and it was how I actually called the lady on Messenger. I asked her, I said, how authenticate this story is. It was how she told me. She said, yeah, it is true. She forward me the picture, but unfortunately, when I posting because of Facebook community policy with that type of denigrating photo, you cannot post it on the page. So it also create problems. So it was how I decided to like also do the publication on the on our page. So when I saw that story, and then when I got the detail of the story wherein this guy has gone with his colleagues to arm rob, I was like, well, what's happening? It's shocking.
And others are
But it
saying,
also
Yango, others are saying they are twisting the story. Others are saying it's not true. A renowned
yeah,
player
yeah.
of Nima County in the county like Nima County who's pay her players. There's an information that they receive 1,000 each, and you cannot receive
Mm-hmm.
1,000 each just within a week and then go to unrob. So others are saying it might be for a woman business, it might be for another issues, but they are not taking that the legal aspect, attaching like he allegedly went to unrob before he got killed. They are not taking that identical aspect of it very important.
Yeah, so that could be true along the way, but at times cautious we don't underestimate some of these things. A Liberian journalist who are working with radio Palisade in Banga. It was in some part, if I'm not mistaken, some part of either 2020 or 2021, who got killed after it was discovered that he has gone to steal a goat. And I think you follow that story from Bonkante.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He was also a
yeah.
journalist. He was
So
also
many
part of the
people,
Maggie Journalist Association.
yeah.
Yeah,
So many
please.
people said no, but as a journalist, we don't think that make him go and steal gold. And these are things people were saying, but the real rationale of the story is that the guy have gone to steal gold. So I armed robbers that cash in our society today. The guys will come and then they will arm rob. They will take more than 20,000. It doesn't mean that they'll be satisfied with that 20,000 and they'll just go and do something different. So at the end of the day, they'll go and then rob another area. So what am I driving at? Our players, though he took some money from the county meet, but once someone has an attitude, oh yes, I'm robbing, or maybe they are involved into some of these clandestine things, it's just part of them. You can get it, they'll actually go. So we just
So
pray that
that's mean it could be true. Or it could be true also. Definitely, that
Mhm.
could be a reality. But this things is very deplorable. This things is not
yeah,
good for
it's
for the
other
hearing of
things
our
like you.
country.
Like you said, we stay away. We need to like a way to know the full duty. Though people may also want to frame it in that way, like, oh yes, this is what happened. This person they killed him, but they just want to like say, oh, he went to arm rob, so that people will say, oh, the man went to steal. But we saw how people got killed. You follow the issue about the four auditors cautious. When nurses or when the doctors or those that were allowed to go and conduct their autopsy, they said that they brought that on carbon that monoxide. Today, you listen to the former Deputy Information Minister, Judy Bagon. who have said that he know how the people died. They did not die from carbon monoxide. It's a big
So it's
secret.
now one thing I want to what I call is it now that you want to flag these things out? Somebody might say because of grief, because you are no more part of the party any longer, and because you are not receiving what you're supposed to receive, you might sometimes lie. Why
So
when
there's
the result came up, why you didn't oppose to the result?
and there's this insincerity about many of us Liberians. You know, Cassius, why Liberians are getting involved into today is that when Liberian men is opportune to serve in certain position, and even if they are there, the worst thing is doing is that they will not be brave enough to say yes, this is what happened. At times they will keep mute until everything is okay. Then unfortunately when they are being relinquished from the position, then they try to like speak up, like the case of G. Alex Williams, who was the data based consultant at Legis. He was there when people started to take money from Legis. He was there when fake account was opened in Africa, where about 2 million from Legis money was sent, but he did not speak. But when they dismissed him, it was at which time he became an advocate and he started to say, "Oh yeah, there's an account that's been opened in Africa from Legis, and people, Samuel 12 family, Wilmot Smith family are employed on Legis. They are not working, but they are on payroll." But when he was at the position, he did not speak about this thing. So, like I said earlier on, the insincerity in Liberians are too much, and because they are too much, many people are not ready to take it. Many people are not take it serious. It's always advisable if institution and you want to see the best of your institution, and you want for your country to be actually on the path of development. If you are there while you're in a position, try to flex on some of these issues. That though I'm working, but these are things I've seen. But you cannot wait when they sack you, then you say, "Oh, you want to talk."
Of course.
So
What will you wait?
Yeah,
For Joga, for being transparent. If I'm part of today Liberia and I was here that today Liberia is carrying some clandestine act that is not correct, and I want to set myself free, and I want to, because I'm an integrated person, I want to leave, I will expose it and wash my hands and leave. Right?
exactly.
But I won't wait when they cut me with something, or then they suspend me or sack me from today Liberia. After 2-3 years, and other people just enjoying it, say, "Oh, we the one started it, the other people enjoying now, so let me bring allegation, or let me leverage all the other information that used to come out, that we used to cover, let me bring them out." In my own right mind, those things will not be. If you're bringing them out now, people will not really trust your ability.
And unfortunately, when you're in a position, you deny it.
Of course.
When you're there, when other people were not in the position who are talking, you deny, say it was lie. And how come now you want to say it is true?
Then now the former minister want to come and say the 4 auditors he aware of their death, the way they die, he aware of them. Why now when they die by that time, why you didn't bring it out? Or because you were in, or because you were part of it, or meaning you contributed to it as well? That could be another interpretation.
Yes, anyway, he contributed.
Yeah, because just imagine you were the information minister, and you went as far as even giving a prayer release. We used to go for every Thursday press briefing, and you stood on the podium and spoke that there was a foul play from the police report. Now you want to bring out the reference information, as you said. Who does that? How do people determine that such information is true, though?
That's the sad part of Liberians.
So Liberia is a country. Is it because we things is very hard, job business is very difficult in this country? So when we get piece of job, we want to maintain it to sustain our family.
That's all we can do. That's all they want to do. Because Liberian men, when they are opportune, they say, "This is my ETA, so when you want to talk,
take
you from there.
This is our time. This is my time."
And there's the mentality that Liberians need to get rid of.
So Joga, what could also be some information about the fellow who got killed by his friend in Lower Magibik County?
Yeah, so it still remain something at a standstill. Liberia, like I said, one of the major problems is that Liberia is still backwards. That we have the good laws cultures on the book, but some of our laws at times become selective in the process because there are people who will make the law and you see then they will be the law breaker. So, like I reported the last time about that story wherein Mr. Jones allegedly have been alleged of killing his colleague, one actor within the recent community, Habel City, Lower Magiri. Uh, Mr. Jones is the big brother to Honor Alpha Koklo Jones,
Okay.
and it was interesting to know that the deceased have he does not have that family. The only person right now or his only survivor is his little daughter, who is not financially capacitated or who is not actually in a position as to making sure that justice is dispensed.
Mm.
So what is happening right now? We spoke with the lady. She said since she was promised that an autopsy was going to be conducted on the body of her father of the present. Nothing of such has been happening. It has not happened. Her father continued to be laying in the mortuary of the present, and what she has gathered is that the guy's in prison. So I asked the police on several occasions. Nothing. They actually tell you an institution that is responsible for some of these early warning things in Mangibi, that's the Mangibi early warning. We are continuing to engage them. They themselves too, they have tried their possible best as to making sure to see if they can have some level of information about this guy who got killed or who allegedly got killed. But they too, they are not telling us because the people are actually hiding the information for them. They don't want to tell them. So we don't know which one of the game is being played. Like I said, if it was two rich people who they get money, but now out of this, we hear the news over. They could demand justice. But the girl, she's not financially strong. She has no one. She knows no one to actually reach to. So at the end of the day, she's just like grieving. Her father is dead and gone, and nothing she can get from all of it. So that's the situation right now.
What have been some interventions since then? Because I believe we got government officials, local authorities as well, who's supposed to come in. No, although she doesn't have the hand, but I believe there are government institutions that sometimes help to conduct autopsy. When the pathologist is there to help and conduct the autopsy on the body. So what could be some of the intervention from local authorities and government officials?
Yeah, so like I said, when we spoke to her, she said that when she communicated with some of them, they are not ready being given her the attention. So it's a very sticky issue until we just need to keep raising the flag as a media institution. I think the only institution right now or the sector she need right now is the media, because the media also have the power to reflect in the issues so that people's attention will be brought, so that our government and other human rights organizations will be able to understand as to what is actually happening. So it will also like on the day of Christmas, a boy from the scene lower end again told his mother that, oh yeah, I'm going to have some good time with my friend. So when he left, unfortunately, the woman was only told that her son was murdered at the EBK barracks in Lower Magiri.
Yeah, yeah.
And since that story again, they won't have to raise issues because when she was strong in the process and she made sure that she even prevail on the police. They were interested to know that when she have gone to the police station, there were police who told her you have to start crying here. Your friend and I are discussing seriously. They didn't come here with too much a cry. A police officer told her.
Seriously?
So if someone,
Seriously?
seriously, I have her on.
So that means the death of the lady son was not important, but instead what they were discussing, it was very important more than the death of the lady's son.
That is the interpretation of the police.
Wow.
And this is the concern. She said that the police were brave enough to tell her that, oh, you have to stop the stepping. We're talking about something serious, and you hear confronting if they say that's something major. And she was like, ah. But because of her courageous, she was courageous in the process, and she also like the men. Until then, later they told her that if I they even tried to hire somebody from her colleague to her, they now wanted to tell her someone was in the thing to be her son. When she called her son number, someone answered the phone.
Yeah, are you there? It seems to be we are having some problem with our co-host there. We hope to reconnect with him. We have a few minutes to go on this program, the real issues, the weekend edition of the program. We are discussing a lot of human interest story this morning on the program. We brought forth the first story about our media brother from Maghibie County who is now in Haiti because of threats and because of the story that was published by him. Some clandestine act of the Maghibie Health Center health workers from Maghibie County. Based upon that, they are hunting him on yesterday by the afternoon time. An unknowing guys carry on some act there where it was very fearful. So he have to leave his home along with his family. He's currently in Haiti. We want to say these things are not work for our country. These things will not help this country. Violence and killing innocent people will not help. When we are doing our professionalism, we are going across with our information. So you do not wish on us when it's not in your interest. Because we want the right thing to be done in this country. If the job is not with you, you will say the person that did that is not in the interest of the Liberian people. But because it is you, so that means you are in the interest of your family, but instead not in the interest of the Liberian people. These things are not well. They not mean well for our country, Liberia. My co-host, this is how we're going to be doing it. Some Friday, we're going to be taking some of our country correspondents. We hope to bring on Deconti this coming Friday. Deconti from Sino, who will also be with us, who will also sit with us on this platform. So Thomas is in control there. He's the co-host of this program in the main studio here. We are pretty seated in our 2010 here at the Kuzi studio on the program The Real Issues. So I'd like to say your views and comments are very key and paramount to us on this premium platform. We're going to open up the line. We got 10 minutes to go. We're going to open up the line to partake on this program. If you can partake on the program as well. And also we're going to be looking at some issues that affect our country. Killing innocent children in this country have become another thing. Because we are going to election, people just brave. And we see these things as an affront. We see these things impose fear. Even if the investors want to come and assess us in this country, there will be fear. Because if information will be coming from our country will not be good for us, we not expect investors to come. We believe in getting self-power with another man's child blood. Those things are not good for our country. The kidnapping, the constant kidnapping of citizens. Just in December, a child from the Ominga community just went to free phone, just to free a cell phone. But that evening, she did not return home. After a day or so, her body was found at the bush where they have almost like a sandy area where they extracted parts from oil. This country is not a country of such. This is getting off hand. In Bomi County, a few weeks ago, we experienced that again. In Bangabong County, the same thing. In other counties, we just getting brave day by day, taking people children, innocent children, kidnapping these children just to give yourself power. Any leaders that get power the rightful way, they are very submissive. But any leader who doesn't get power the rightful way, in fact, they won't be submissive because they know that after 6 years, I can still go and look for one child and kill it and get another power, another state power. Why this country will run the way it's running? These things are not good for our country. Our country have turned to another country that sometimes we refer to. But this too is Liberia though. This too is Liberia. So we're going to turn to our control there. We're going to take a break. When we come back, our control, we're going to bring us our numbers on the screen, where we're going to be taking at least 5 minutes, 5 seconds or 10 seconds to receive a call from our phone lines. Then we're going to be speaking to you on what's your input on all of our topics today. Human interest is our key concern today. Like we told you this going time, every Friday we're going to be going social and discussing human interest stories. We promote it, guys, from Monday to Thursday. Oh, the government official does this, the government official did that. Liberia is like this. This other lawmaker did this. He positively do this. We say all of these things. Oh yes, from Monday to Thursday. Friday, we discuss human interest story. How can a man come from play for a county like Nimba, a county that have the full support in every county means, and you hear say he went to Ambrob? Is it impossible? Is it also possible that it can be done? So let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to bring on the screen our hotlines where you're going to be placing your calls as well. Let's take a break.
Rastafari, hear me now. Mr. B, Mr. C, they never do nothing. All them I do is just talk. Every time you wanna reach there, you them. Ooh yeah, true political jargons. It's so talk. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. Only you can know. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. Attention. Yeah, man, Rastafari. Yeah, me know. You then are the real of them are the real revolutionary. No.
Indeed, welcome back. The hotline there is 0778 404414. It's for our WhatsApp as well. 0778 404414. 0776 95 3710. 0886 is that 90. We are not seeing that number clearly on the screen there.
077 6953 710. 0776 953 710 and 086 690 086 690 So those are numbers you can call directly. Our phone lines in studio, and on the WhatsApp is 0778 404414.
Today, Liberia Television coming live to you from our head office here. So we'd like to apologize to you for every break in there. So to be a part of this program, you can call the number on the screen. So we are here. We've been discussing on our weekend edition on the real issues. We'll be discussing human interest story. We brought to you the witch hunt of our journalist friend from Agbe County, Yawa Javin, and his family, the death of the Nima County player, and also the 5-year-old baby who was discovered lying in Palala bush. And I'm told that baby is recovering. He's at Phoebe Hospital. So those of you who've been watching us, we've been here bringing you such informative program, very fascinating. I'd like to say many thanks to you for being there. We've been here since 8:30 to 10 o'clock. We also say, those of you watching us, we appreciate your effort as well for a sponsorship of this program. We appreciate your effort as well for sponsor of this program. You can serve as a sponsor. You can contribute to the running of this program regularly. Every Monday to Friday, we are here to bring you all of the happiness. Having said so, I'd like to say many thanks to all of you for watching us on this premium platform. I've been Jay Cassius, the Tuado veteran. We are too. Many thanks. I'm out of here. The next time you hear my voice is going to be on a Monday in our main studios, or our outside broadcasts are also going to be a part of it as well. Many thanks for watching us. I've been your lone presenter on this program.
Rastafari, hear me now. Mr. B, Mr. C. You don't know nothing, you don't know something. They never do nothing. All them I do is just time. Every time you want to replay you dead. Ooh yeah, true political jargons. Let's don't talk. I'm Mr. B, I'm Mr. C. Rastafari. I know our country have been marginalized.
You don't know nothing. You don't know something. 6 years plus 6 years. How many years?
I won't be the working angels. The bill of Februarry.
You don't know nothing. You don't know something. 6 years plus 6 years. How many years?
Any president that I will vote for to become president of this country, when I end up or when I end up opinion, I will give them 1 year. If they don't prosecute George Weah and his criminals, I will declare my intention 1 year after 2020. I'll be running for the presidency because I want to arrest either who will be in power, whether like Joseph Boakai or Cummins. I want to arrest them in Baxter, arrest George Weah in Baxter and prosecute them. Now Joseph Boakai know that Opon is corrupt. Now Alexander Cummins know that Opon is corrupt. So when you get there, you must prosecute that corruption man. If they don't do it, 1 year, mark it today. 1 year after 2023, I will declare my intention to become president of this country. And the only way the country can be liberated when George Weah is arrested. If Kume become president and he don't prosecute Opon in 1 year, he can be arrested and we'll put them in Baxter. It can be Boakai, it can be Kume. They will be placed in Baxter because they have betrayed the cause of the Liberian people. You know that somebody is corrupt when you get there. Prosecute them. And I hear the CDC people say, oh, that Manasalita, you know Manasali was corrupt. Why you got state power? Why you can't prosecute Manasali? What are you waiting for? Oh, you think that the city Joseph Boakai will do or Kume will do? Let them watch out for me. I will drag one of the people in Baxter. It can be Cummins, it can be Boakai. When you put you there, 1 year, I will give you 1 year. 1 year after 2023, you don't prosecute George Weah, that means you have become a criminal. Oh, when I take to them, will be more than George Weah and myself. It can be Boakai, it can be Cummins. When I take to them, will be more than George Weah and myself. Because you see it now. Or you want to fool the Liberian people because you want to be president? No, I don't believe that they'll do it. But when they do it, 1 year after 2023, I will declare my intention. I will go from country to country and tell the Liberian people, if those people are not prosecuted, there will be nothing, no enjoyment for the Liberian people. The only way we government officials can stop stealing on the president is set.
Are you going to be vocal with any other presidential candidate or any other president besides George Weah?
Watch me and see. You think I'm fun, eh? If the Unity Party will vote for me in my district, after 1 year, for Boakai, when we make Boakai president, when the Liberian people make Boakai president, because part of the Liberian people, when we vote for him, become president, he don't prosecute George Weah, then you think I will not talk? I will drag that old man, you will not believe it. You think we have for that bullshit? Now, but now Boakai can say Opon corrupt, and now Kume can say Opon corrupt. Watch your process and see. When I grab Kume, he will never believe that I don't want to grab him. I will keep it in Baxter. People need to be disgraced for harassing and looting the Liberian resources. People need to be disgraced publicly, and I will do it. 1 year after 2023, I will declare my intention. Then the war between our opposition leader and myself start. What I'm doing right now will be small.
With everything that you are doing, what do we expect from you for this nation?
What?
What do